let's do this very, very basic exercise, which contains everything. Take a little bit of time to arrive at yourself. Perceive your inner space, look to the inside of your shoulder blades and feel how your inner reacts when it feels seen, felt. Then turn your hands and lead yourself through your body downwards. Just this feeling, I am here, I am with myself. And look for how do I have to do it, how do I have to just be in it that my heels become light without me knowing why. Let your breath react, make a step, and enjoy even a second wave of your breath. We now do O and E in one 10-minute part. And with the O, it was basically that we work from out our heart. And we somehow lead the hands with the forces of our heart. And we lead them around that they even close and that it becomes round. And when we let go, the hands just come back to the heart naturally, because that's where we are. We never somehow left our heart, because that's our workshop. That's why the hand come back to the workshop. Yeah, and then let go. Breathe, little step. And when we do this second aspect of the O, it brings you forward. Yeah. So how do I have to do it? I'm in my hands. And just notice that the O brings you forward on the toes, makes it round, and then let it become full. Let it become full in a way that the fullness actually starts pushing you back a little bit. And then let go. And remember that eurythmy is the art of contradictions. The O makes me go out. I go out, but not completely. Yeah. Just practice this one more time. Just from the heart. I go out. It brings me forward. But it makes me also a little bit coming towards myself. But I'm still on my toes. That's the basic attitude of the O. Let go and breathe. Another step. And then we had that we were trying to listen into our body, or to listen in our body, as if it would become a sort of sounding board for a sound which feels a little bit like O. So I speak it, but you don't speak it. You just listen inwardly to your own O, not to mine. And I have to look for the right tensions in all my tissues, in my bottom, in my thighs, in my chest, in my arms, to make it sound as if it would sound. Ooh. And let go. Breathe. And you cannot hear O in your body, but you can try to hear O, yeah? Try if something feels a little bit like O. And today we do, or this week, we do a lot with the legs. And because when you stand now, and we have worked with the arms, you might feel your feet. They react probably. And when we work with the legs, it might have an effect from the life forces system into our middle. That's why we work with the legs. So everything we do with the legs should somehow do good in our center. And again, start at your center and just let go and let the legs also become a little bit soft. And they start already becoming round, but it's not really an O feeling. But when you use the thighs, the upper legs, and now start expanding a little bit, that it starts feeling a little bit round. That's all what is needed. And let go. Don't do acrobatics. Don't go high up. Don't make round legs. Not necessary at all. No cramp. It's just this energy of expansion what we are looking for. Yeah? Which could make our legs round, but we don't want them to become completely round. Little step. Relax. And then just a little bit. Let them grow, the thighs, the upper legs. Maybe it lifts the heel a little bit, but you try to get a round feeling around here. Expansion, little balloon. And let go. And that's an O, and not just a circle. What does it need? It must bring us forward. So you just stand. If the toes are a little bit apart, it makes it easier than like this, but everything is fine. You let go. Yeah. And then you create this. And then how do I have to feel it? This O in the leg somehow brings me forward, but it doesn't let me fall. And I relax. So I become round. I enter the space of contradiction. It brings me forward, but it also prevents me from falling, keeps me a little bit back. Very last time, it's just touching these things. Don't put any effort into your muscle system. Yeah? It still should be a musical body. Relax, grow a little bit. Enjoy and feel if it's doing good here. What does it do in your lungs? Let go. Relax, just feel your legs. Do they react a little bit? They do. If you say, you can't say they don't because you maybe just don't notice it. Yeah, great. The E was this, there's a space of left and right which could pull me apart. And I bring these energies to make them cross over and build a gesture of protection. A clear boundary, which is not weak, but gives a clear sign, sharp letters, yeah? And breathe and let go. Next step was that this touching we do in a way that despite of we want to build a strong boundary, it's a resting on each other. Yeah? They feel supported. They're not just pushing. How do I have to push? That they feel resting. And maybe when you feel it in your arms, you feel it creates an inner uprightness. That would be great. Because the arms only show what's happening inside. A little step just to relax. Let's do it again. And then we had that having a boundary, protection, means we are behind something, we are protected. So let this gesture make us upright and bring us on the heels. Feel the two heels like two beautiful balls on the big ball earth. Yeah, so you come together, you bring left and right along, male and female, plus and minus. They form the boundary. They learn how to rest on each other. You notice how it makes you upright. And then you notice that you have two balls as your heels. Yeah, some a little bit melting or balling into the big ball earth. Feel your uprightness. Let go. Breathe. And then we had this, that it's sounding a little bit like a feeling of E when you speak it. And this we do not do now, but we do it a little bit in a way, and I do it above my head. Just I cross my fingers in a way that the sharp edges of my fingers touch each other. Yeah? And you can do it in front, you can do it down here, completely depending how your arms feel, because you know, if you have operations, if something is hurting, you don't do what I do. I just try to hide the hands from my outer vision. That's why I do it above. Yeah? So do it your way. So just cross the edges of your fingers, of your hands, and feel how does it feel, yeah? And then let go. Relax. And remember a little bit, how did it feel? How did it sound? Do the same with the wrists of your hands, the torsals. Bring them to cross, and which hand is in front does not matter. You can do it the same way, you can change, alternate. Touch, make them rest, feel it, let go. Breathe, let go. And then remember a little bit, what did it feel like when torsals meet? Do the same with the lower arm. Its hands are slowly coming down. Let the lower arms cross, the fingers and hands stay straight. Feel what this feels like when lower arms meet. Let go. Forget. Breathe. And then remember, how was it when the lower arms met? Do the same with the elbows, if that's possible. Yeah? Or just imagine, cross the arms, let them touch, and imagine it's the elbows. That's valid. What does it feel like when elbows meet in an E? And let go. And breathe. And lastly, the upper arms. And that's not possible anymore. So you just imagine your whole arms are upper arms. And then let these upper arms cross, meet, rest on each other, create shelter and clarity. What does it feel when upper arms meet? Let go. Oh, how nice. breathe and remember, what did it feel like? How did it sound? And is the principle that of meeting, yeah? So when we do it with the legs, and please hold on to anything, and you can also do it sitting, just slightly cross one leg over the other, and then just put, if works, then have both feet on the ground, and just try to feel where the two legs meet. Feel the crossing. And let go. Cross the other leg. Just. Now that's a chair where I'm holding on, yeah? So, and feel the crossing. And maybe remember that feeling this crossing might have an effect on your uprightness. Do the other leg in front. Again, create a little pressure of the legs against each other. Let this create an uprightness. And then go back on your heels. That both heels somehow make molds in the ground. And again, the other leg in front. Last time, just place it. Push a little bit against each other. Feel your uprightness. Bring both heels into contact into conscious contact, joyful contact with the floor. Relax, just stand and breathe. How nice to stand normally again. Feel your legs. Feel your uprightness and slowly sit down. What are the first impressions coming to you when you start sensing your body or taking time to sense your body? The chest or the legs which appear first? And what makes your attention go there? And when you feel drawn to this, can you make it a little bit of space that you can say, can I enter? Can I look around in this impression? Is it maybe not just a flat surface, but maybe there's a door you can open? And then go in. And probably from within it feels different than it was from perceiving it from the outside. How did the perception of your body change in the meantime? Is it still the same? Has the way you perceive your upper body changed? The way you perceive your legs changed? Just allow yourself to look around, breathe, and relax. And that's the question when you now go to the M, but look also a little bit back to the question of how do you do the transitions? And then when you do the O, you start at your heart. And you just do this O. And also when you sit, and I recommend to sit at the edge of a chair, that's more flexible. The O brings you forward. And when you let go, quite natural, you come back to your center. Maybe you have the imagination or fantasy when you do the O once again. It's a beautiful room, yeah, you create, and around you, this is just a symbol for the walls of a beautiful hall around you. Oh, you're in this hall. And then you let go and you go to the table in this hall, and then you set the table with nice plates and forks, sharp forks, yeah? Enjoying what's going to come, vegetables or, yeah, that you need these dishes for. And then you sit there. And then just let go. And these pictures are just an image to invite you that when you sit on the table, that you want to have these walls around you, that you have it warm, and that you don't want to bring the walls along, that they also all fall on your table. So again, just start doing the O. Yeah, such a beautiful hall, and you enter it, you feel good in it. And then you must let go. You do not bring the walls along, but you set the table. Yeah, you take some fork and knife and plates, and you sit down at this table. But then remember this hall around you, the wall, and really go a little bit forward, that you honor this protection you receive. And then you just let go, and you connect again with the sphere of the wall. And then you do the M, and you bring what's on your plates towards you, together with this cozy, warm atmosphere in this room. Oh, yeah. And you just enjoy what you get. And you dive into what's in front of you, and you allow yourself to receive and be nourished. And receive it also in your heart, not only physically. I become nourished. And then let go. And breathe. And already now notice a little bit the feelings, what's happening in your body. And how does your breath react? So that we somehow have a story where everything is still present. And now we do it less picture-wise, but quality-wise. The one is happening in the other. There is this O, O. And you feel this O, and you will make it sound. And you let go. And you prepare for the E. And you make it sound. And then you feel the O around. And then you say, I did not forget you, O. I also take you. I need you. And in the O, there's this E. I feel you. And I'm taking place in both of you. And arrive, let go, and breathe. Those of you who would like do it standing, yeah, and you just please be aware that the legs are not stiff, but they just weave with what you are doing. And all others just do the M, the upstreaming and downstreaming, which is a sort of basic M, yeah. We just stream upwards. And inwardly we feel it streams downwards. We feel somehow being pushed into our seat. And we stream down. And somehow we feel this makes you upright. But it makes us feel the feet. The whole, yeah? Let's do it again and just enjoy that these counter currents, the movement has an effect on my breath. This is an in-breathing, feeling. This creates an out-breathing. But thanks to the counter currents, I'm not bound to it. Huh? I don't have to exhale for 20 seconds. But feeling-wise, I do exhale for 20 seconds. Stream upwards. But feeling-wise, I also dance with my breath on those 20 seconds. And down. And breathe. And you remember that we did it also horizontally, streaming in. And we were very much connecting with the in-streaming, but we were caring for the countercurrent. I smile into where I get things from. And when I give, I feel something is coming towards my heart. I feel given. I'm taking. But radiation goes into the spheres around me, in front of me. I'm giving. And if you feel like it, finish with taking. Yes, this feels right for a moment. Because I am giving. You know that sometimes if someone doesn't want to take something from you, it can even be disappointing, because this would have been the greatest gift if this person would have taken what you brought. And again, breathe. And if the M is the principle of countercurrents, for sure we will start doing the opposites, yeah, movements soon, next time. But to prepare that it does not become just a going, twisting the shoulders, we must search or invite our body intelligence to create the counter movements as natural as possible, also within one side of the movement. So please practice in a way that when you, never mind which arm, one arm is out there, yeah? And the other shoulder is still back. And when the arm comes, the shoulder comes and snuggles into this cozy hand. And then you turn the hand, you go away, and this pushing the arm away somehow pushes your shoulder back. And the challenge is to develop a sort of consciousness feeling in your body that it's not you who bring your shoulder forward, but it feels drawn into it. And when the arm goes away, the shoulder feels pushed backwards or even drawn backwards. Because somehow when visitors come, you put the coffee on the table and you have a good time. Yeah? And when your visitors go, you are so happy and you bring cups and saucers back into the kitchen, yeah, into the dishwasher. Just let the nice meeting resound. And breathe and try it with the other arm one time. Just bring this arm in to the shoulder. Let go. Do the sending out of the arm. The shoulders go home. Bird is coming, a nice worm, little birdie comes forward to the edge of the nest, please. Ah, such a nice worm. And then Papa birdie flies away. Little birdie crawls back deep into its nest, digesting the worm. Love. And love. And breathe. Those of you who can move and stand and walk, please follow me now. All others, just watch. And I bring you a poem now, which we will move, or which you will find in the course afterwards. And just also the text is meaningful. It's about a connection from the heart to the earth. And this poem is used a lot in eurythmy therapy because it's so true. Yeah? And you just stand one foot, which one is, doesn't matter, a little bit behind, the other one a little bit in front. And first of all, you connect with your heart. And the whole practice is, can I connect through my body, through my legs, with the heart of the earth? And I lift my heel. I make a slow step forward. I even slip my foot. Balance should not take any extra tension. And then just place it slowly. And maybe let's make 4 steps forward and another 4 steps backwards. Lift the heels. Earth, I am feeling you from the heart through the legs. I am gently caressing you. Feel through your pelvis, through your legs. Tolerate my human foot. Feel my loving touch. And then we go backwards. Carry my every step. You shoulder my burden too. You give me homeland here. And now I close my legs. Earth, I am thanking you. And then let go. And just take it very easy. It's just, feeling downwards to the earth. We try to do it in such a way that we also receive energy from there, the other way around. We let love energy flow, and we are happy to feel similar energies rising in us. So also this exercise should strengthen our uprightness. Let's do it one more time and then sit down. And you can do 8 steps forwards, 8 steps backwards, whatever. Earth, I am feeling you. I'm gently caressing you. Tolerate my human food. Feel my loving touch. And backwards, you carry my every step. And here be careful that your weight stays in front, that you do not bend backwards, but it's through the front leg. Yeah, the heart is something which stays in front. You do not withdraw. It's that you connect. You shoulder my burden too. And for this reason, become soft in front and straight in your back leg. You give me homeland here. Earth, I am thanking you. Just stand, breathe, and never mind how you succeeded and how wobbly you were. That's perfect. The wobblier you are, the more helpful energies you draw towards you. Yeah? But allow yourself to touch a wall, to go along a table, whatever helps you. Slowly sit down and relax. How does your chest feel now? Very wide? Or more contained? Is it more round, or what kind of vessel do you have? What kind of impression do you have of your torso, of your upper body, form-wise? How do you sit on your chair? Is it light? Or is it do you sit firmly? It's not a question of better or not better. Sitting light can mean still connected. And how do you sense your feet? Big, small, tender, airy, watery, fiery, whatever. The L has a lot to do with the U. And the U can be done in eurythmy as a parallel gesture. And in eurythmy therapy, it's very often that left and right touch each other, meet. And let's do it like this now. Just relax, arrive at yourself. Breathe and let go. Feel your body. Feel how this simple exercise makes you upright. Breathe. A little step. Feel into the right realm around your body with your right arm. Feel into the left side with your left arm. Use your hands to bring these two spheres, to flow together and somehow to meet. And create this streaming together from left and right in your whole body, that you even feel it in your legs, and that it starts feeling as if a sort of plane would come about where left and right meet. And then let go and breathe. Let's do it 2 more times. And as a variation, you can do it a little bit lower and still a little bit lower or higher. Do it the way it feels good for you. Say hello to left and right. Make left and right somehow stream together. Make this bring your arms along. Let the streaming continue, that even the elbows are brought in. Feel it in your body. Feel it bringing your legs in also, without you pushing them. It just happens. Let go and relax. Breathe. And as eurythmy is the art of contradictions, when you become thin here or compressed, your inner says, not with me, and feels even freer and bigger than before. Last time, further down perhaps, left and right, come together, stream together. The arms come together. The streams bring the elbows in. And even the hands start melting into each other. The legs become closer, start pushing against each other. I start feeling this plane arising. And let go. And breathe. Little step. Just the legs stream together. Feel the plane come about. Relax. Little step. And don't forget, streaming together can mean feeling, growing inwardly. Stream together and down there in the realm of the legs. And relax. And the last time, little step. Stream together. And relax. And breathe. And let the breath react. Relax. From the M, we remember M was streaming up and down, or stands behind, streaming up and down. Stream upwards. Feel the feet. Turn the hands. Stream down. Feel the feet. In our sequence, the L is the middle of a sevenfold row. O-E-M, L-E-I-B-D. So there's a sevenfoldness, and maybe we take it serious. And sevenfoldness reminds us of music, a scale. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do. And you notice that after the 4, with the fifth step, something new starts, something changes. And when we do now the streaming up, let's pick it up. That somehow we have up to the heart, it's somehow 1, 2, 3, 4. And then slowly the hands turn, the power of change on the heart level. 5, 6, 7, and then just fulfillment. And now let's keep in mind that eurythmy contradictions with a world of matter where things are heavy and fall to the floor, and there are things which are light, and when you let them go, they fall to the ceiling. Yeah, and it's a little bit this game. Huh? So here we are lifting, we build our body 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we turn our hands, and then we care for the body. We care for the growth very carefully. It doesn't fly away. And then we open up to bring this, that something can sink into what we have been caring for. Let go a little bit and just let's dive into this growth process of the sevenfoldness. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, and now care for it, look down to it. 6, 7, and very careful. And now let this light come in. So if the first 4 are the body, then the next half is the embodiment. 1, 2, 3, 4. Embodiment. Come in. Care for what's sinking into your being. And arrive at your heart. And breathe. Let your body react. Remember what we did before, pushing the legs against each other. And then maybe create a little bit of growth in your legs. And then slowly let them relax and go apart a little bit. That you have the feeling it's a little bit, I lay myself into bed, yeah? So close your eyes, sleep. Then inwardly all these health processes start, huh? Inner growth, yeah, the body recovers, yeah? And then slowly you open your eyes and your body looks around. Ooh, what's going on? Where am I? Huh? Oh yes, a nice morning. So again, push things together. Legs. When you grow, keep them together. just become upright. And then very tenderly let go a little bit. And this letting go is just relaxing. A very last time, just push them together, let them become one. Grow, but stay together. Wow. And again, slowly open your eyes. Where am I? It might take a little bit of time. And then just relax. Breathe, stand. And let your breath react and feel your legs. And feel your chest. And take along what we have been doing when we sit down for another 2 minutes to listen to the resonance. Do you have the feeling you are like a spring, the water just going everywhere, becoming dust? Or do you rather have the feeling something is coming towards you? It's either condensing qualities around your head, around your shoulders. Both is possible because the one can't be without the other, but what's predominant? No. And when you look at the realm of your chest, is it just like an uplifting quality, or is it a contained quality? How do you sit now on your chair compared how it was or is with the M? And your arms and legs, what kind of presence do they have? What kind of posture, feeling-wise, do they have now? You can look for other things. Anything is fine. Anything you notice. And even if you don't notice anything, that's also fine. Just look around. Your body will notice this. And it's now the E and the B I want to look at. And the B we will do in standing, for those who can stand, but the E we can do here. And then you remember the basic principle of the E was that you have this paternoster principle somehow, yeah? Or the roots grows through building of roots. So you grow into the earth, and this growth that makes your arms rise. And then you let go. Each plant grows through creating roots, growing roots. So do it the other way around, but just practice how do I have to do it, how do I have to feel my body, that going down makes me grow. That's a different grow size, a different bigness, tallness, as if I'm big, or if you grow into it. So one more time, just building roots that make you grow. And when you notice this, you might notice that an inner uprightness comes about. It might be endangered by the outer one, but we will not make us skew. Yeah? Nothing makes me skew, not even I myself makes me skew. And then the practice now is that you do something similar with the legs. So vowels are heart activities. And if you now want to do the E with the legs, it's still from the heart. So I use my heart to pull my upper leg a little bit along. Hello, the upper leg, come, 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 come. And then I create a stream from my heart through the leg, which at the end even reaches my feet and makes them straight. And then I let go. And I breathe. And you can do it a few times with one leg, so you change. And the first exercise is you do it in a way that you don't get a cramp. No way. Yeah, stop before, please. Because it's so easy when you twist your legs and things like that. The second thing is you do it. Your heart invites your upper leg. Your heart creates the stream. The leg follows. And it's the heart, my work at the heart, which makes my foot, tips of my foot go forward. And then I let go. So I do not just twist my foot, I do it, I blow there. And this blow makes my foot, straight. One more time, take the leg you prefer. And you stream through the leg. And you just try to do it from the heart. You try to convince your foot to become a little bit straighter, avoiding any cramp. And by streaming down through the leg, you try, does this make me uprighter? Does this make me grow? That would be the E. If it's still only working downwards, the principle of E has not been fully achieved. Last time, you just, hello, dear leg, may I invite you, come on, yeah? And then you just, may I invite you, dear little, my dear foot, yes. Can I feel that this makes me upright? And what does it do with your bottom? How do you sit now? And let go. Because you might remember that streaming downwards makes us light and makes the heels light. So, and when we sit, our bottom, somehow represents our heels. You just feel a little bit what's happening there after I feel having grown. Just breathe and relax. And we continue to the B, which can easily be done sitting wise. But it's also fun to do it standing. For the B, yeah, for our purpose, we again make contact with the realm of our heart. Because now, after we've been doing the L, we are looking for the light. And then, dear little heart, may I enter? Oh yeah, and then I just use my fingertips because the principle of eurythmy is I work only through perception. My fingertips perceive something, and this makes them move. And what they perceive, that's the radiance of my happy heart. And the body also feel it, because the hands just pick 2 rays up, and the body feels another ray or pair of rays going through it. And now just feel how the space around you is filled with this light. Feel it, touch it out there, and then invite this light being. And this light, what's there, just come along and somehow build a beautiful shelter around you. And feel how it wraps around you and how it is full of light. Buh. Okay, can you tell me why the arms stop out there? Normally, and that's also okay, just do it if you feel it. You want to touch yourself. Because B, another word for B is I touch myself. Yeah? That's actually also how it was given. So why do we stop out there? When B is I touch myself. Just speak B very slowly and not powerfully, but lively. But slowly. Then you do B. Yeah? You feel your cheeks first. And the letting go doesn't take any effort anymore. You just let go. Yeah, and these, where do these, I mean, we do the B, where are our full cheeks? Yeah, they grow from within. And while we come in with the arms, the cheek, the ear, yeah, become round, and where the arms meet these full cheeks, they stop. Yeah, there I touch myself. Yeah, okay, let's try this. Dear heart, may I come in? Oh, this beautiful light. How wonderful. Please come along. And now just work a little bit in your body. That's the counter movement. The arms come in, but you grow from within. And then, whoa, here you feel your cheeks. Oh, it's really full. Yeah, and then you can just speak it. And let go. Yeah. So have this idea of I touch myself, even when you stop out there, because you do not stop, but you suddenly, something is growing, you are growing, you touch yourself. All this light, wow, come along. Grow, 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 grow into your arms like a child in the arms of the mother. And now feel, now it meets. Oh, this feels good. I touch myself. And let go. And breathe. You might have noticed that this week we do everything or a lot with our legs because we want to somehow reach our center also from there. And when B means I touch myself, place one leg, hold on to anything or do it sitting wise, and then just take the other leg and very gently just touch the other one. I touch myself. But that's it. Make a little step. Take the other leg and very gently deep the ankles, wherever you want. And then I touch myself. And relax, nothing, and do it in a way that you doesn't hurt at all. Yeah? And just try have the feeling there's such a light leg coming. And there's another quality in the standing leg. And then they feel different when they touch. Yeah, let them say hello. Come along. I touch myself. What does it feel like? And relax. And if you do the movement round, it remembers already a little bit to this sphere around us. Yeah? It's not just doing it against, but this I. I. Come along around, touch myself. Wow. And take your time to feel it, to feel love in it. Come around. I touch myself. And let go, relax. And in this discussion, do we do E or I? When you look at this movement, we did B. But when you look, there's an R, and meeting is E. And then this growth is E, then there is an R. And this meeting E. And this growth is E. And the body which comes about is B. Yeah, so we actually do I, B. Yeah, but we just speak about the B. I touch myself. B. Relax and slowly sit down to listen to the resonance. And breathe. Let go. And breathe into yourself, which actually is sink into yourself. Let go of expectations of what should be perceived now. Just be. And what kind of space is this be? How does it feel to sit in this be? Just be. And how do your perceptions change when you change your position a little bit? How does this different position feel? But what does this different position change in other realms you have perceived before? And relax and just let go. Let your breath flow and allow your breath to say hello to you. The D is a hard sound. And again, now you turn the hands a little bit to the outside and connect it with your heart. You send your hand a little bit out, as if you would like to touch something. And when you feel it touches, you can push against it and then it feels stable. That's the. So what we did with the B was we touch ourselves, and with the D we touch something other. So from the heart, go out. D. And it's a fantasy game in your body. How do I have to work with my tissue system that this impression of there comes some stability around comes about? From the heart. And it doesn't need to be so close. You can have the feeling you touch the wall. Yeah, you go. But it's easier if you do not imagine the physical wall, but a sort of, it can be a little bit in front of the wall that you touch something, because then you have the chance to create it yourself, and that's much easier to touch something which you created yourself. And then you touch something, again, let this feeling of security come about, which makes you grow. Use 2 arms. Do it your way, in all directions. And again. And then what you have been doing with the hands, let's do it with the feet. That you just stand, maybe you have space for 3-4 steps forward. And then you just lift your foot and you place it. And you have this feeling, I touch it. I'm not melting into it, but something comes and we meet. And you can accompany it if you want with the arm gesture, because the feet are just a copy of what the arms do. They lift a little bit, they move through something, and then I feel it, stability. And again, the feet, and they come forward, and then again, And each step goes a little bit deeper, perhaps. I go backwards that you see better. Now I'm deep, and the next one maybe. It's just like, just millimeters deeper, just feeling-wise. I sink into something, but I find stability. And the last one. And remember, the arms only show what's taking place inside. And breathe. And you now just finish that the whole sequence OEM-LIBD wants to reach at the day. That's what we want to reach at. And what is it? So remember, it's the sun sound, the heart sound, yeah, which opens up. And then your sun sinks into the bee body which we have built. Yeah, I am there. I arrive in myself. I embody into my light body. But then don't forget, I'm in there, but the I is an I. That means, and I am looking out of there. And let's this try that with every cell we look out of our body once we are in there. The heart is the center of this movement. And the heart is enormous big. I am there. And now become an I. And I look out of there. Just practice. I. Little step, last time. I am there. I look out of there. Relax, breathe, sit down. What does this sequence do to you today? What does it do another day? What does it mean today to you? And let's see what it might mean to me, to you, sometime later. Take a little bit of time to feel your body. And then just let go, relax. oemlibd. Try to connect with the story of the sound. What kind of vessel are they? How do they carry you? And do it movement-wise, but just quality-wise, throughout the day, a few times. Have it present. Oh. Feel the O. Take it. M. 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 L. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Embody. Men. E. E. Light. B. D. D. Relax. Breathe. Sit down.